Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the match here on WWE 2K25. This one is an elimination six-man tag match as LIJ's Rush, the Beast Mortos, and Sammy Guevara take on the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes, and Marshall and Ross von Erich. So, let's have a goosey gander at what we have. Now, we do know that Sammy Guevara has had a very good time recently, winning himself the Cruiserweight Championship, having a great year. He started the year on -5, now sits on -1, which might not sound very good, but he has stepped it up 4 ranking points this year in 2 matches. It's been insane. Of course, he won the Fatal 4-Way Elimination to get himself into the championship match at Forbidden Door, and then went on to win that championship match as well. Still on -1 though, still needs some help, as does Rush, who is always notoriously been terrible for us. He is on -4 after 12 matches, -2 for the year so far. We've given him chances, and we've given him a few easy ones, and he has always seemed to mess them up. But another big opportunity here today to do what he needs to do. And then the Beast, Mortos, currently -2 after 7 matches, but he is +3 for the year. So again, he's starting to elevate himself, and all 3 of these guys are in desperate need of some ranking points, and I'll be honest, today's match might be a very good opportunity for that, as they take on the Sons of Texas. So Dustin Rhodes, currently -2 after 12 matches. He's not been great, has he? And he probably should be higher up as well, but we don't often give him the best matches. And again, matches like this don't really help him too much. But then again, the last time we brought in the Von Erichs to try and help level somebody up, they defeated the Young Bucks. So what are we supposed to do at this point in time? The Von Erichs are doing okay for themselves. Let's have a quick look now. Ross Von Erich is on +1 after 7 matches. And then we'll check old Marshall. Marshall Von Erich is on +1 after 5 matches as well. And then obviously in the tag team division, they are on +1 after 5 matches. Who saw that coming? They had 4 matches back in 2021, which they ended up balanced out on 0 points. And then this year, of course, that 1 match against the Young Bucks, which they came out on top. So as I said, this is a 6-man tag elimination match, which is a different way we do things these days, where we give 1 point for every elimination and then a bonus point for the winning team as well. So if you eliminate all 3 of your opponents, you can pick up +4 from this match, which really is what the likes of Rush, Sammy Guevara, and the Beast Mortos need. But as I said, who knows what's going to happen? Last time we brought in the Von Erichs to try and help a team out, the Von Erichs beat the Young Bucks. So yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Let's check tag team-wise in this. We've got Rush and Andrade as an LIJ stable. And we've got Rush and Dralistico as an LIJ stable. I think since Rush and Sammy Guevara are tag team champions, I think it only makes sense to bring them in again as an extra tag team as well. So let me add that in. Where is it? Where is it? There it is, okay. So it is Rush and Sammy Guevara. There we go. Okay. We've got different iterations of LIJ going on at the moment now. Rush, I'm disappointed with Rush. He's decently rated. We keep giving him chances, and he keeps consistently messing it up. Again, we gave him a big chance earlier in the week. Yeah, he faced Jeff Cobb last week and lost that match. So he needs to get a win in. It needs to be a convincing win as well. And like I said, the likes of Rush and Sammy Guevara, who's now the Cruiserweight Champion, need to start picking some points up as well. I'm assuming Rush is somebody who could be utilised next week. Why is Rush wrestler wife come up first? I don't know. Amy Rose. I've heard of Amy Rose. Rush the wrestler. Did he work for AAA? He did. He worked 4 years for AAA before joining Ring of Honor. Okay. So Rush could be utilised as part of AAA as well. And of course, Sammy Guevara is being utilised as well because he's now the Cruiserweight Champion. We need to utilise him in When Worlds Collide, which is coming up after, well, next week actually, isn't it now? I'm looking forward to getting this week done, to be honest, because I've massively overbooked it, and I'm absolutely killing myself trying to do 5 matches a day, I tell you. I'm recording, at least this time I'm recording the matches the day before. There's been a few times I've been recording the matches throughout the day that they're uploaded. It's absolutely mad. But yeah, we'll get through this week. Next week I am anticipating dropping it down to 2 matches a day rather than 5, just to rest my brain. Because we need to start doing other stuff as well. We need to start recording and uploading the Latin American Championship Tournament. And I want to utilise some other games as well. I want to do some of the simulator games. I want to play RimWorld again. Now the new DLC. I bought the new DLC and I haven't touched it yet. Roosh now taking up. Marshall drops him down. Is that Marshall or Ross? I can't remember. I think that's Marshall with the no shoes, isn't it? Marshall on Erich. Yeah, Marshall's the fair-haired one. As Dustin now with a pin on Roosh. It wouldn't surprise me if that was enough. As I said, the Von Erichs has been very, very dominant on this game. And Roosh has been terrible. So, as much as I'm trying to help LIJ out a bit here to help build them up, I would not be surprised at all if this is a complete whitewash for the Sons of Texas. And I must admit, I'm quite glad that the Sons of Texas thing is ended now, because the Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes thing, for me, just never made any bloody sense. As Roosh, oh, look at that pile driver. That should be enough for an elimination, to be honest, but Marshall wisely rolling to the outside. As the Beast Mortos now with a pin on... That's terrible, isn't it? Beast Mortos also is able to be part of AAA as well. Of course, he was Black Taurus. Yep, AAA for 6 years. And I think they're still utilising the character now, aren't they? I saw some pictures from the most recent AAA show and they had a Black Taurus on there. However, I don't think that's a major issue because I believe they own the copyright to Black Taurus, hence why when Mortos left AAA, he had to rebrand himself into the Beast Mortos. Dustin now taking Guevara up, dropping him face first. Mortos sending Ross straight into the ring. That's the word I'm looking for. Dustin now with a pin attempt on the Beast. That's only a 2 count. I thought he'd had it then, to be honest. Yeah, so if I look at the AAA roster, I'm sure they've got their own Beast now, haven't they? Not AA. AAA. AAA roster. I don't know what it's called. Oh yeah, they've got one called Taurus. There you go, yeah. Taurus. I'm sure there is one, isn't there? There you go, Taurus number 2. There you go. There's the Iron Claw there, locked in by Ross. So yeah, there is one there now. As Dustin once again going in for the pin on the Beast Mortos. Still only a 2 count. It's not looking great for LIJ. I really thought this would be a bonus match for them, to be honest, but it's not looking great, is it? I tell you what, this AAA's Tauros looks so similar to the Beast Mortos, it's unbelievable. Guevara now with a pin. It's only a 2 count. Guevara now middle of the ring, in control, heads up to the top. As the Beast Mortos now with that shoulder breaker on Marshall von Erich. Guevara stalking Ross in with the frog splash crossbody-esque maneuver. Roosh slowly trying to get back up to his feet. Oh, look at this suplex on the outside here by Marshall. Ross now locking the head scissors in. Marshall with the brainbuster, the suplex onto Roosh, who's landed back of the head first on the stop sign. Dustin now in with a pin for the 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. I think Guevara was trying to get out there to help break it up, and he was so bloody slow. GTS, though, by Sammy Guevara on Marshall von Erich. If the referee can get the pin there, that might be enough for the first elimination. No, it's only a 2 count again. Wow. There is a hell of a lot of resilience being shown in this match from both sides. I am amazed that no one has been eliminated as of yet. There's been some absolutely beastly maneuvers. Some by the Beast Mortos. Ross now taking him down with that scoop slam, going to bring him back up to a standing base. And again, another scoop slam. Is he going for a trifecta of scoop slams? But Roosh is not letting it happen. He gets around the back of Ross in with a Saito suplex. Guevara, lovely running step-up knee strike, taking down Dustin Rhodes. I really wish the Beast Mortos used a spear, you know? I know he's more of a lucha, he does more cool stuff, but... And there is the pin attempt now on Ross von Erich by the Beast Mortos. And he's got it, the Beast gets himself the first elimination of the match. The Beast Mortos. That point then moves him up to a -1 overall. That's +4 for the year. He's having a real breakout year now. Dustin now rolling through Sammy Guevara. I don't know why Beast Mortos is not breaking that one up, to be honest. I just thought Beast Mortos would be pretty good for the hardcore division next week at AAA, wouldn't he? So it is now a 3-on-2 situation, but Marshall has the Iron Claw locked in. Mortos was trying to pin Dustin there, but Marshall saw it coming and broke it up. Referee now going to count the pinfall by Marshall. Oh, Guevara broke that just in time. That wasn't looking good, I must admit. Roosh now sending Dustin straight into the pinfall to help break it up, to be honest. He did pretty well there. See, Dustin was going for the pin there on Roosh, but Sammy Guevara broke it up. So now that the Beast Mortos is up to a -1, if they were to go on and win this match, he could balance himself back out at a 0 now, which... Starting the year at a -5 is an absolute incredible turnaround for the Beast Mortos. Talking of which, in with that Hurricanrana takedown. Roosh now with a pin on Marshall von Erich. Roosh needs this pin massively, and he gets the pin. Roosh gets himself a point. Not Leo Roosh. There he is, Roosh. That moves him up to a -1 for the year, -3 overall. And now it's a 3-on-1 situation. It's all down to who's going to get this pinfall now over Dustin and get that extra point. All three of them will be desperate for it. Guevara, of course, as your new Cruiserweight champion, will want to continue building his point score up. The Beast Mortos would love to get into positive numbers. And Roosh would love to get closer and closer to getting up to 0. I mean, if Roosh is to get this pin now, which it looks like he might... Oh no, the Beast Mortos broke the pin up. There's a bit of dissent in the ranks here by LIJ. They're all so desperate to get this point. Guevara dropping the sledgehammer in the gut, now taking Dustin up. In with the suplex onto the kendo stick. The Beast Mortos rolling Dustin through. Brings him back up. Big knee strike into the face. Guevara now taking him up on the shoulders, drops him in the Samoan drop. Mortos dropping the sledgehammer, and Guevara with the... Oh, he's hit his own teammate. Okay. It's getting a bit messy now. It always does when it gets down to an odd number like this. Guevara now, though, taking him up on the shoulders, drops him with a knee strike. Are they going to go down the line here? Is everyone going to get one elimination each? They do indeed. Sammy Guevara gets the third and final elimination. Guevara. Okay, so Sammy gets that point, moves up to a +5. Okay, no, he gets 2 points, doesn't he? Because he's actually won a match as well. Okay, So he moves up to a +1 overall, a +6 for the year. It's a massive turnaround this for Sammy Guevara. A guy who started the year on -5 is now up to +1 and holds the Cruiserweight Championship. What a year this is for Sammy Guevara. Roosh himself then with that victory, his second 6-man tag victory of the year, moves himself up to a -2. Considering that's where he started the year, but he had dropped down to a -4 before this match, so it's actually a pretty useful match for him to turn things around. And then the Beast incarnate, Mortos himself, with his second 6-man tag win of the year as well. And he moves up to a 0 overall, a +5 for the year. So again, been an absolute fantastic year so far for the Beast Mortos. Undefeated. He's had 2 6-man tag matches. He's won them both and amassed 3 eliminations across the 2 of them. So it's a great year for him, and he's out of the minuses. On the flip side then, Dustin Rhodes adds another minus to his numbers. He drops down to a -3 after 13 matches. And then Ross, not Matt Cross, Ross von Erich, there he is. With that loss then, moves down to a 0 after 8 matches. Marshall von Erich moves down to a 0 after 6 matches. Hey. Okay. Into the tag team division then, we have got Roosh and Sammy Guevara getting themselves their first point as a tag team, moving up to +1 after 1. And then Ross von Erich and his brother Marshall. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. They lose a point, so they move down to 0 after 6 matches. The reason I was confused a moment ago is because Ross has had more matches than Marshall, but the reason behind that is that Ross teamed up with Kevin von Erich as part of our father and son tag team tournament a couple of years ago, hence why they've got a different amount of matches between them. There we go, the ranking system is updated then. If you want to check it out, of course, there will be a link in the comment section down below. Make sure you go and check it out, of course. Be careful, there may be spoilers on there if you are watching this in the past. But if you just stick to the ranking tabs rather than going on stuff like the championships and so forth, you should be absolutely fine. Anyway, I'm going to leave you. Leave you good night. God bless. I'll be the same. We've got 2 more big matches coming up for you later on today. First of all, we'll see Nigel McGuinness versus William Regal. Well, what's going to be a very fun match before the main event of the day. Mitsuharu Misawa versus CM Punk. Good night.